The time has come. I have finished the Dark Souls franchise, the trilogy, and so it is finally time to play a modern game that came out just 2 years ago instead of like 8 to 12 or whatever the fuck it is. And of course, that's fucking Elden Ring, the 2022 game of the year, the casual's favorite From Software game. We are here, but that's enough yapping. We're gonna start off this series same way as always. If you're new here, basically I'm gonna play 5 bosses per video, talk about them, you'll see the fights, all that bullshit. So let's just fucking go. Starting it off, I think the unanimous beginning boss of Dark Souls, the first fight has gotta be the Treason. All right, if you're a pussy, which basically means either one, you use magic, you upgrade your mind and arcane stats, yeah, you're a bitch. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Or 2, you think June is the best month because of what it celebrates. Yeah, I'm calling you gay. The Tree Sentinel is undeniably a fucking brutal boss because you have nothing. You're getting 2 hit no matter fucking what. And so if you fight it first, you're in for pain, but I think it is good pain. It can really teach you just how the fundamentals work because this doesn't play exactly like every Souls game. You have an actual jump. You can actually attack in the jump and the movement is a little different, but the roll really stays the same. It's not too different, but you always need to get used to a little bit of a different game. Like Dark Souls 1 plays a lot different than Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 2 to Dark Souls 3. So you need something and this will fucking get you there. I mean, the Tree Sentinel is basically like drinking 5 beers before driving. It just helps you get into the mood, get into the zone so you can really lock in and hit as many children as possible on the road. No more braking for red lights, speeding in school zones, absolutely decimating pedestrians on the crosswalk. You know what? Just drive into the fucking bike lane too. You gotta hit as many motherfuckers as possible and that's what this is for. Once you beat this motherfucker, there's nothing left in the game that's really gonna make you pull your hair out ever again. Unless of course you go and you fight the full-grown falling star beast underleveled. I still want to kill myself, but that's not for much longer. I like the Tree Sentinel, and if you can truly accept that you are a pussy, that you actually don't even deserve to wear the Elden Ring, then yes, you can skip it and you can go fight some easy boss that's for you because apparently you need training wheels on your bike. You need fucking snacks and nap time at school. You need all these things. You probably wear a fucking helmet because you are retarded and a bitch. Damn, I really had to let it out there, just like weed out all the pussy Elden Ring players. So now that the real ones are here, we can move on to the next boss, the Beastman of Farum Azula. Look, I don't know where that is, but you sound like an immigrant, so I am going to absolutely tear you to bits. All right, go back to your country of Farum Azula.
I'm gonna let the finger decide. Wait. Whoa. What is happening? The Dragon Warrior! It's me!
Nah, but seriously though, it's not even like the name of his country that gives away he's an immigrant. You can just look at this motherfucker. He looks broke as fuck. What even weapon is that? It looks like you took a rock out of the wall, beat that shit up a bit, and then just started fucking using it. You're broke as fuck. You live in a cave with other wolves, except you're like humanoid. So you're acting like you're the king, but you're really just the king of New York homeless people. You might be a decent fighter because that's like swirly move where he does like a little circle, jump up hit. That's pretty dangerous, but I'm not like terrible at the game, so I can kind of dodge like the big hit move and just fucking get the fuck out of there. Beat the fuck out of him. He's very staggerable, so it's an easy dub. And so once again, I saved the suburban Elden Ring streets from those filthy roof installation people. That's enough talk about half people though. We can move on to a real boss, Margit the Fell Omen. And you remember what I said about the Tree Sentinel, how you'll never really struggle again in this game? Yeah, that was a lie. I guess if you go and you get over leveled in Limestone, maybe this fight's a little easier. But no, I didn't do that. I just fucking went after him. This is the 3rd boss of the fucking playthrough. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm literally getting shit on. Because Margit is a pretty difficult boss. A lot of his stuff is reactionary. Like, you'll go to fucking heal and he's like, nah, fuck you. Just throw swords at you. Just pissing me off. Not to mention, you can fall off the arena. He has like a lot of like stutter and just like wind up slow attacks that you just have to fucking get used to the bullshit timing on that. Like, wait, roll, fuck, still too early, you took half your health, fuck you. And then the second phase, he kind of goes buck wild because the hammer is like really fucking easy. Like, please use the hammer. Do not use like the sword. That thing is bullshit. You just have to fucking spam dodge as fast as humanly possible to pray you even dodge one. Thank God I have the power of trauma on my side because as a Kentucky-born young man, my great-great-great-great-great-grandparents were definitely a part of the KKK, all right?
Young fly on the track.
Niggers.
They were terrible people. And so they definitely used sticks to beat them slaves into their place. And every day I have to feel sorry for that and mad at them. And I just want to destroy them. And so seeing this ugly, grotesque being with a fucking tail, don't know how that relates to my grandparents, but seeing this grotesque being wield this wooden stick trying to hit me, it just reminds me of how much African Americans have suffered. And I just wanted to undo their pain onto him. And I feel like I've done that. And it's not even February. So please lend me all the praise you can because I just love you all so much. Happy Juneteenth, even though it's definitely not Juneteenth. And let me be your beautiful white knight.
Kneel.
All right, I think I got those loser-ass Twitter users off my fucking back, even though they probably would have stopped listening by now, but, you know, they're not funny, so who gives a fuck anyway? We move on to the next boss, Godric the Grafted. Oh man, did they fucking drop the ball with Godric, because Godric is a fucking king. There are Godric knights all around the castle, all outside, and yet his actual fight is so fucking easy. It's actually insane, bro. You go through Tree Sentinel, oh, please kill me, put me out of my misery. You go through Market, I'm doing the killing of myself. But then you get to fucking Godric, and he is sick. He's the king. He's got this massive axe. He's big as fuck. He puts a fucking dragon onto his arm and starts shooting fire out of it. I don't really know the logistics on that because it's not like there's a body to the dragon, but whatever. He does it. That makes him even fucking stronger. And then he hits you and he does buck all damage because, like, I guess they didn't scale him after you go through the entire castle and get a fuck ton of souls. Kind of an oversight on their side. And his moves are just wretched. You know, something about Margit was his design was actually like really aggressive and very cool. Like I said, a lot of his stuff was like, go ahead and roll, go ahead and roll. Ha! Got him, beat the fuck out of you. Godric isn't really like that. A lot of his stuff is very easy to see and it doesn't have like massive delays. It doesn't have what was fucking me up earlier. He feels just like a very normal boss. He feels like Tree Sentinel. He's just swinging his axe, he's jumping up, landing down, and so you've already kind of done this, except he doesn't do half your health in one swing. He does like a generous third. And I feel like once he gets the dragon arm, he's actually even easier because whenever he uses it, if you just position yourself like next to him or behind, it is so easy to get free as fuck damage on. I really feel like he fell the fuck off. Like he is the fell omen because bro is booty cheeks. I even wish I didn't have to kill him, but he's so ass I did because imagine if I didn't kill him, I could get him to like graft the dragon onto my cock. I could have a massive fire breathing penis. Brother, that would go so sick. Imagine me piping Melania with that steaming hot thing. Like, god damn, I wouldn't even come. I would just shoot fire out of my dick. I would never be maidenless again. All the maidens would be coming to me, and then I would easily get the Elden cock ring, and it would be a big W game. But instead, FromSoft once again has too short of a vision to make a good game. It's so sad, man. Give me 2022 years, and I could totally make a far better game with so much lore that you would be an actual loser for knowing it all. Oh wait, that's just Elden Ring. Never mind. Side note, I looked for pictures of the Elden cock ring and I couldn't find it. So when this video reaches 10 likes, I will post a pic with the Elden cock ring on. Don't worry, fools, I got you. It's not gay though. It's just lore and deeper meaning stuff. So, you know, you're just looking at it for science. Don't worry about it. Anywho though, we gotta move on to the final boss of the video, the demi-human chief. And there's nothing really I hate about this fight, except I guess that it can either be the hardest fight or the absolute easiest because it's basically a duo fight, but you don't have to duo fight it. If you just stay to the right side, you can just beat the fuck out of one and his other little minions and then go and beat the fuck out of the other with his little minions. If you try to fight them both at the same time though, have fun with that because you're going to be fighting like 10 enemies at once and it'll be absolute bullshit gankery. So do not do that. Trust me. But yeah, there's nothing really to say about this boss fight. It's a pretty generic boss fight. The design is kind of whatever. Looks like some dog fused with a human. So, how did that happen, huh? Who was fucking the dog? Who was fucking the beast man from earlier? I don't know. It wasn't me. I'm not in Elden Ring. I'm in the real world. But yeah, obviously that gross stuff aside, there's nothing really to this fight. And that's kind of what these cave fights seem to be. Like the Beastman is just kind of like, oh, that's a whatever fight. Takes 3 or so attempts. So these kind of fights I won't really give too much time to because they're just kind of whatever. But I still like doing them because I want to beat every fucking boss in Elden Ring so I can truly be the Elden Lord. And that's going to do it for today's video. Not every fight's going to be a banger, but that's just how it be. And I will see you in the next upload. Peace out.